Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Pricey here, and I'm back with something a little different for you today. Today we are doing a subscriber spotlight. Now I'm actually in this game, you can see. I'm in a T32, but I'm also platooned up with Carmu, who is in a Tiger 2, and Thomas here, who's in an ISU 152 with the dirt gun. And the spotlight today, subscriber spotlight today, is all going to be about Thomas in this game with his ISU 152. So he's not even got the BL10, just rolling the 152mm dirt gun with predominantly explosive shell loadout, and we are going to be watching him as he goes on a bit of a rampage this game. Now as you can see, we are on Kampinovka, Malinovka. So it's time to assume the position. It's a standard battle. So he's in the TD, he's got his camo net, he's got his binocs. Time to camp bush, yes? Very strong. So we're already 0-1 down due to a very, very cool suicide scout. I believe he's a Chaffee. Yep, he's a Chaffee. He needs to learn how to play. And first kill for Thomas. There we go. Long range penetration on a 59-16. And ta-ta, he's gone. Now, he's just scoping in whilst he's reloading, keeping an eye out to see if he can get a shot on this T44 in the distance, just to see if he pokes out from behind the building where he is. Almost all of our team, as you can see, are moving to take a position on the hill. There's only an E75 and a T44 left in our base actually defending the cap, and the rest of us have moved across. I'm trying to support Thomas and also provide spots for him as I'm running with a coated optics set up on my heavy tank. So I'm playing the heavy tank sniper spotter at the moment. This is a tier 9 game, or even though there's only 2 tier 9s a team, or 3 on the enemy team in fact, but only 2 on our team, the gun on the T32 isn't particularly powerful, and nor is it particularly accurate, as you see me kick up some dirt there on the Borsig. Now, the Borsig's stealthed up using his cloaking device, but that doesn't faze Thomas. He just fires another shot, aims it blind, and hits him, takes him out for his second kill on 739 damage now. And conveniently, this STI or ST1 has been tracked in the distance, so Thomas is going to let rip. Another 445 damage done on the STI. And he's just sitting here looking around, wondering what the hell's going on. And the great thing about explosive damage is it's great for tracking people. As Thomas keeps tracking him on the left hand side, there's also a tank from the right hand side that's tracking him on the right. So he is not going anywhere. He's having a very, very bad day, and he's probably a particularly sad panda. And he starts trundling away, but it's too little, too late. Third kill for Thomas, 1733 damage done. The troll cannon hungers. He is absolutely feasted on that STI. So, it's 3 for 3 at the scoreboard, and Thomas is the one holding all of the kills. So it's been a great game for him so far. Next shot, a very thin shot on the IS-8, but Stalin's there to guide that one home. And that connects beautifully with the side of his turret for another 240 damage. And he's scoping in at a Ferdinand. Will he get a shot? Fires blind. Not sure if that one's gone in yet. We'll have to wait till the end of the round to see, or next time if we see the Ferdinand we might get an idea of whether that one connected with him. Now I'm starting to see the problem that's going on here as our friendly T44 goes down. So I'm heading down to try and help the E75, who is hiding behind a building at the moment for his dear life whilst he's got many tanks zerging him. Fingers crossed Carmu can lead the lemmings that have followed him up the hill onto victory on that side, whilst Thomas fires from the comfort of his bush here. Oh, he's been spotted. Time to move. Type 64 puts in a shot on him, and the KV5 blows his track off, but he's quick with the repair. He's got to get out of here. He's got to reposition because you can't afford to take damage in the ISU 152. It's not a very well armoured machine, and as you can see, the armour that it has got, it's not particularly well angled. You can't afford to take too many hits in this. So as I say, meanwhile, I'm heading down via the riverbed, slowly but surely, to help keep the spots up in case this E75 goes down, to keep finding food for the troll cannon to be fed, and also to try and support this E75 and keep him alive as long as possible. Also, if the enemy team try to go for our flag, I want to be there to try and interrupt the cap. So here we are, now supporting the E75. Looks like the spots has worn off on Toomas now, as this T25-2 hasn't a clue that he's here, but he does now. He's still not turning his gun toward, oh there we are, he's suddenly starting to wonder what's going on. And will Toomas get the kill on this one? He's waiting for the reload. 234 health left, and it's gone. And that's Toomas' 4th kill, putting him on 2.7k damage done already. His scoreboard is now 8-7. It's by no means a done deal, this game. We've got a lot of work left to do. Fortunately, the E75 is still alive. He takes a shot there. Bit of a risky one, but it doesn't connect with the E75, so that's good. But it doesn't connect with the KV5 either. Fortunately for me, fortunately for the E75, he's got me now as backup. I'm working the ridge line just up from the little lake there to keep myself hull down, and he connects a beautiful leading target on the Ferdinand, which I think he connected with earlier, judging by the amount of health that he's got missing. It's time for Toomas to make another move again now. He's been spotted. This pesky Type 64 is being a real pain. Keeps lighting him up. So he's got to keep moving because he just doesn't know whether or not he's being zeroed at the moment. There's still 2 dangerous tank destroyers, a tier 9 tank and the KV5 on the enemy team, as well as that pesky Type 64. But our Super Pershing is down there playing with him at the moment, and he's taking chunks out of him. Looks like he's doing some good work to him. And killing that Ferdinand was Toomas' 5th kill, so now he's on 2.8k damage, 5 kills already in the bank. The E75 is still alive. We're supporting each other. He fires at the KV5 there but doesn't connect. But between me and the E75, we're doing some good work to him as well and keeping them back, stopping them from being able to get into our flag area and capture the flag basically. We don't want them doing that, so if they try to start capping, we're going to be there to deny. And we're starting to take a comfortable lead now. We're on to 10-7, even though it was looking a little bit tight at the beginning. Toomas has only taken 2 hits. He took a 297 hit from the KV5 and 114 from the Type 64. The rest has been a little bit too far away and has bounced, so he's got away there. And he's scoping in on the top of the KV5 here. He's only got 35 health left, but you can take it, then take it. And he lets rip. The last 35 health from that KV5 is now gone, and puts Toomas on his 6th kill. So it's 12-8 now. We've got a Jag Tiger, we've got a Tiger 1 and a T25-2 left. The Tiger 1 is last known position was spotted over by their flag, and the T25-2 nobody has seen yet by the looks of the mini-map. He hasn't been spotted so far yet, so he could be AFK. We don't know, but he could also be playing. We've got to be wary of that. He could kind of be anywhere. So after the flag's been successfully defended, Toomas looks towards the enemy flag, where our team are slowly making a progress in. We've got the E75, who looks like he's going to take the direct route across the field. I'm taking a slightly more cautious hold-down route through the marshes, and the AMX 5120 and the Jag Panther are making their way down from across the field on the hillside. Toomas puts in another good shot on the Tiger there for another 406 damage, putting him on 3.3k damage done. Although he doesn't get the kill for that one, but I don't think he wants to be too greedy. He's got plenty of damage in the done already in the bank, and he's sat on his 6th kill. So now we're 14-9. The game is comfortably in hand. There's my T32 in the distance, rolling across the field. And the last tank is left to be found, which is the T25-2, Tier 7 American tank destroyer. And there he is. Toomas fires a shot, blows his tracks off for 184. putting him on 3,492 damage done. Although that's not including the blind shots he's taken, which we'll take a look at now in the end game score screen. And here we are at the end game score screen. As you can see, that was Tumas's ace tanker in that game on Malinovka. He also picked himself up a high caliber and a top gun for getting his 6 kills that game. If we go to the team score page, we can see that that was 1,519 base experience for that game. And Tumas did 4,386 damage that game, which is obviously different to what the hit counter in-game said. So we know for a fact that some of those blind shots that he fired did in fact connect. With the most important one, of course, being on the Rheinmetall Borsig, which he hit and killed whilst blind. So very nice shot there. I didn't do too badly myself. I came third on experience with 1,108 and did 3,700 damage of my own. So a thoroughly good game for all of us. Now, if we go to the detailed report, we'll see that Tumas fired 18 shots that game, of which 14 shots were direct hits, and 3 of those shots were splash damage. That gave him 14 penetrations on target for his total of 4,386 damage done. He received 3 hits, of which 2 penetrated, but 1 didn't, which was either I believe that was the shot that tracked him, which he quickly repaired and moved on, and another shot there was blocked by armor of 115. Now, in that game, he damaged 12 vehicles and destroyed 6, and did 2,064 assistance damage for blowing off the tracks of various different vehicles. I'm not sure if Tumas was running a premium account there, or whether this is counting from my premium account, but if so, he made 62,316 credits that game. And after repairs and resupplies of ammunition, that gave him a profit of 43,766 credits. Even if he wasn't running a premium account, after deductions he still would have made 22,994 credits for that game, which is a pretty healthy profit for tier 8 considering the ammunition costs of a 152mm gun. Now, that was Tumas's times 5 in the ISU 152. So as well as the base experience of 1,519, which was bumped up to 2,278 due to the premium account, totaling 11,959 experience picked up that game for his times 5, which I'm sure you'll agree is not a bad result at all. Now, I hope you enjoyed this subscriber replay. I've got some more to do, so don't worry if you weren't featured this time. I've got plenty more in the bag, and if you keep sending me those replays, there's every chance that you'll be featured in the future. Of course, if you like the video, then please give it a thumbs up, as that really helps me out. And of course, if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, hit that subscribe button and feel free to send me a subscriber replay, and you never know, you might well be featured next time. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.